When it comes to running shoes, I only ask myself one question.
Does it come in black?
So today I want to speak about running shoes. There is tons and tons of shoes out there that we can choose from. So many different manufacturers, so many different variables and types that you get from the manufacturers. Everyone's feet is kind of different. When you start out running, you're probably not too fussed what's on your feet, but I would really recommend that if you're getting into it and you're fairly serious about it, then you should invest going see your local running store specialist. Basically get them to measure your feet, check your feet over, put you on a treadmill. They'll recommend a pair of shoes for you, and then that way you'll know going forward what type of shoes that you would require, whether you be a neutral runner or you pronate. There's all different types of shoes out there that'll help you, because when you're starting out running, the likelihood of getting injured is quite high, because obviously you're going to take your body and you're going to be doing something that you've not done probably for a while. It is really important to get the proper support where you need it, and if you need some cushion and all that fun stuff. But today I want to speak about kind of what I have and what I've used and what I'm currently using, and hopefully it might give you guys an insight to what you might like. And the first shoe that I want to talk about is these, the Ultra Escalante 1.5s. These are probably my everyday running shoe, so they would be for anything from a couple of miles up to maybe a 10k. I predominantly would reach for these if it's quite nice out and I just want to go for a nice gentle jog. As you'll see, they've got massive toe box, which is great for my feet. I have slightly wider feet, so if you like that, you can get your toes in about and you can just relax, and it really is quite nice when you're doing, like you say, a nice recovery run per se, and you just want to just take it easy and really just relax. So kind of that's what I use them for. Basically my everyday kind of recovery shoe, that's what I'd class them as. Then moving on to these, the Nike Pegasus Turbos. I picked up just recently, just after my birthday. These will be probably my going fast shoe, not that I go that fast, and these are going to be my marathon shoe as well, what I'm going to kind of look at using for when I train for London. If it's quite nice, if it's too wet out, I won't probably put them on, but they're definitely what I'll be looking to use for the marathon. The great thing about them, they're really lightweight, so it's great. It just gives you that bit of extra energy. I think the heavier your shoe, obviously, the more you have to work. I know it's very minor between certain shoes, but they are super light, and that's one thing I do love about them. They have a sort of feeling of you got a bit of responsiveness that wants to help you push forward as well when you want to pick up the pace. As they're called turbos, hopefully they should be for going faster, and I definitely feel that if I want to pick up the pace with them and run a bit quicker, then I can do. So they're my kind of, if I was to do much racing, which I don't, but maybe like a head into park run, or if I do turn up to like a 10k race, I'd probably wear them, and then that way I can just push with them. So they're my kind of longer run, quicker run kind of shoe, and definitely be my marathon shoe for next year. And then moving on to something a little bit more rugged. These are the Ultra Lone Peak 3.5s. These are my trail shoes I picked up because, as you might have seen just recently, I took on my very first ultra marathon, and these running shoes were specifically bought for running that ultra because it was going to be a bit of trails, and I knew that I'd need a little bit of grip if there was a bit muddy, bit gravelly bits and stuff like that. When you first start out running, you're maybe not trail running, but I can guarantee within not too long you'll probably want to try some trail running out, because it's a hell of a lot of fun. I definitely have been enjoying going out and doing some bits of trail running here and there when I can. They are just so good for, again, they're ultras, so for me I can get my toes in, relax, have a nice gentle run in them. They've been great so far. because beforehand I did have other trail shoes. I had the Hoka ATRs and they were fantastic as well, lots of cushion, nice grip, and I could wear them on the trails. So it'd definitely be something that you guys might look at later on when you started out running. Definitely want to pick up probably a trail shoe at some point. So again, that's kind of a nice sort of splay, 3 shoes, one that is for your everyday kind of just get out the door. You've got one that you can kind of race in and go faster and go longer as well, and then the trail shoes. But I have one more shoe that I keep in my arsenal too, and I picked it up the other year, and that is the Adidas Ultra Boost ATRs. I picked these up for winter specifically because of the tread that they have on them. The treads are absolutely fantastic, and there's still tons left compared to the, if you've ever had Ultra Boosts before, I've got a pair that I've retired now. And the tread on them, the sort of lugs, the nibs on them, they're not super thick, so they do wear down fairly quickly over time. But these ones have been fantastic. It's allowed me to I'll just use them through the winter, then I'll put them away, and then I'll take them out the following winter. So that's kind of what I've done with these so far. Again, they're nice and cushioned. They can be for every day as well. When it's really icy out, that's when I kind of reach for them, or it's a bit wet. So that's me in terms of the running shoes that I currently wear and own. I do have other ones that I've retired, but them 4 are the ones that I use, like you say, all the time. You don't have to own 4 pairs of shoes, by no means at all. If you're just going out for your daily run, then one great pair that you can wear casually, race. There's loads of options out there. Just head along to your local running store, get ones tried out. There's so much different brands out there. You've got likes of Brooks, Saucony, Ultra, Nike, Hoka, Mizuno. You've got, what else have you got out there? You've got New Balance, Adidas. Man, there's so much choice out there that you can't basically go wrong. You will definitely find a shoe that will suit you with your running style and form, and specifically what you want your shoe to do. So get out to your local running store, get shoes that are going to fit you really well and hopefully prevent you from getting injured. And also, you don't have to spend loads and loads of money on shoes. There's tons out there that are reasonably priced, and then there's tons out there that are overpriced. But again, it comes down to what you're looking for and what it does for you. Plus, one thing I do love is getting a new pair of shoes, especially when it's required, because it's kind of like when you're a kid getting a new bike. It's just like, oh, I can't wait to get outside, and like you say, you used to, can't wait to get outside and ride your bike. And it's just like that for the shoe. You can't wait to put them on and get out the door. So if you're ever feeling a bit sort of, can't be bothered, looking for a little bit of motivation, a new pair of shoes can definitely do that. Before I go today, guys, I really would like to know, what are you currently running in at the minute? Please let me know down in the comments. It'd be interesting to see what you guys are wearing, and just kind of get a feel for what brands you like. If you've enjoyed today's video, guys, give it a massive thumbs up, click the like button and share it with your friends and family. And remember, if you're new here, click the subscribe button, come and join us. We'd love to have you on the channel. And remember, get out there, run with style. See you in the next one. Jamie, out.